All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Giants Sports Talk Live Morning Edition. Giants lose a tough one yesterday. Verlander went out an extra inning than we expected. We thought, hey, let's let him just go 5. He did good, only allowed 2 runs, but he goes out there for the 6th, gives up another run, but the Giants wind up losing 6-4.
You know, Eric, at the start of the game, they announced, hey, we got 38,119 in the building.
Was that hold on, was that the wind speed? 38,000.
No, I was going to say some of them blew away by the 3rd inning. One of our guys in the chat last night said that the winds were blowing the condiment carts around the inner sanctums, and I'm like, holy, it was windy. You saw a lot of balls fly out of the ballpark. Last night, Real Muto hit his first. That was bombed by Harper. Once it got into that jet, man, you could just see it. It was carrying.
Yeah.
But anyway, a tough outing. A tough outing when it comes to our pitching because we talked about it in depth. You can go back and watch the show last night. We did have a great special guest. Do yourself a favor, check it out. But we talked about Verlander and how I think he went a little long in the tooth as far as that game was concerned.
Yeah, he did. And there's the box score, guys. Again, Giants lose 6-4. Giants dropped to 12-5. Still good. Philadelphia improved 10-7. Kirkering with the win, 2-1. Verlander with the loss, again, hovering around the 7 ERA after 4 starts. Again, that's something we talked about on the show. Go check it out. We had a pretty in-depth on it. And then Strom got the save. All right, let's look at the box.
Look at their ERAs, too. We talk about our bullpen. Look at those ERAs, Eric. Strom at 108. And, was it Kirkering's 1.5? Yeah, 150.
Strom and Kirkering, yeah, they're pretty good.
That's tight.
Here's the box score. Ramos had a hit. Could have had another one. He had a liner, but it went right to a guy, an atom ball, as they say. Adames had a nice hit today. Lee and Chapman both had multiple hits.
Yeah, really bounce back days. Nice.
Yes. Flores, unfortunately, didn't get a hit, but he was able to get an RBI. And not only did he steal a base, he went from second to home, chugging around those bases.
I was going to say, it wasn't lightning speed. It wasn't wind assisted, was it?
No, it wasn't.
And you said
maybe he was getting help. Maybe he's getting help from that wind in Philadelphia.
You told the guys on the show, I'm going to have to. I saw it and really, dude, in real time. You said, go back and watch the video. Real Muto kind of had a brain fart or something. Just let him walk in.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. He didn't even try to swipe tag. It was weird.
It was good to see Schmitty back in the lineup last night, too.
Yeah, it was. And then again, we'll talk about that. Schmidt had a nice hit, had 2 RBIs, a key hit that got the Giants to tie it up 2-2. Matos, he looked good in the field. Again, he wasn't able to get no hits. Yaz wasn't able to get any hits. He did hit one deep, though. He did hit one deep. I think, Schmidt, towards the end, he hit it right to the wall. Freaking Marsh
went right back.
Yeah, it was so close.
Yeah, I thought that would have been wind assisted. Man, that was carrying.
That would have, I think, that wouldn't have tied it. I was in.
So we were 0 for 4 from the right field spot. That scares me, but hey, let's see. And Bailey.
Yeah, from the right side, just not good, man.
You're not into that, are you? You did. I mean, what is it going to take for him to give up this switch hitting?
Yeah, I don't know.
If it ain't working.
Yeah, I know. Fitzgerald, again, had another hit, so he's looking good out there, too, as well.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the story of the game, Verlander, he went out. He should have just went 5, gave up 8 hits, 4 earned, 3 walks, only 1 strikeout. Didn't have his strikeout stuff. He should have just gone that 5, and I think he would have been just fine. But unfortunately, Melvin had to go out there for the 6th, and he gave up that other run, and he got tagged with the loss. Rodriguez came in, took care of business, as he always does, for a third of an inning. Birdsong, unfortunately, gave up a hit. Again, it was wind-assisted. Bryce Harper got it in the air. The wind took care of the rest.
I think it was a 3-0 count, too.
Yeah, something like that. And Bivens came in. He had actually a nice little outing, too. So bullpen, for the most part, was okay, with the exception of Birdsong giving up that 2-run shot.
Yeah. Eric, entering today's action, man, we've got a lot this afternoon, starting real early.
Yeah, let's do this.
A lot of 10 a.m. starts this morning. 10:07, I think, kicks it off. There it is, 10:07. Atlanta's in Toronto. Spencer Strider's back, Eric. Spencer Strider, and that could be the pitching matchup of the day. Strider and Chris Bassett of the Jays. It's in a dome. Ball could fly, or hey, maybe the pitchers are on their game. That's going to be one I'm going to check out early this morning after a quick cup of coffee.
There you go. And then you got Detroit in Milwaukee. Detroit, man, Milwaukee only allowed 1 hit. with the Detroit Tigers lineup. So, yeah, they had a hell of a game. They get back at it here, 10-10. Going for the Tigers is going to be Keider Montero. Jose Quintana, the ageless one, will go for the Milwaukee Brewers.
Were they having a contest in New York today? It's like, dude, we're 2 hours out from game time, and the Mets haven't announced. Maybe they're having a radio game show or something, or a contest. Name today's pitcher, and you win, because it's undecided up against David Peston. This is getting close to game time. I'm surprised. You don't see that often here on the morning show, not knowing who's pitching a morning game. But that one gets underway at 10:10, and I guess we'll have to wait and see who gets the nod from New York.
And then Houston Astros will be playing another one in St. Louis, going up against the Cardinals. Renault Blanco going for the Houston Astros, and the starting pitcher for the Cardinals, Steven Matz. Yeah, we'll see how that.
I should have put out a shout out, Eric, a minute ago. Armand, who's pitching today?
Yeah, well, there you go.
I don't know. What's up next here? Is it Chicago and San Diego?
Yes.
What a game last night, Eric. Holy smoke. It was tied late 1-1. That was a dandy. Cubs and San Diego renew acquaintances less than 24 hours later. A 1-10 start. Matthew Boyd, Nick Pivetta, and that has been a great series.
Nice. And then the Cleveland Guardians will be playing another one in Baltimore, 3:35 afternoon game. Gavin Williams go for Cleveland, and Baltimore will send to the mound Dean Kremer.
Yeah, Baltimore, they're a little sluggish. Arizona's in Miami. Brandon Pat, Max Mayer gets underway at 3:40.
Yeah, and Seattle at Cincinnati. If you want to catch that one, it will be on Fox Sports 1, 3:40 start. Bryce Miller going for Seattle against Nick Martinez for the Cincinnati Reds. They're starting to play a little bit better ball, too.
Washington's at Pittsburgh. It's Mitchell Parker. Who? Mitchell Parker up against Bailey Falter. That one's kind of ugly. 3:40 start.
Yeah, I don't know. And then, of course, the game will be, you know what? We'll come back to that at the end.
Yeah.
Why not? We'll do that at the end. Boston Red Sox taking on Tampa Bay Rays over there in the George Steinbrenner Stadium. They had some kind of audio issue. They had to delay the game for a bit. There was like a ringing noise that wouldn't shut up there in that minor league complex. But, yeah, that's unfortunately, Hurricane took care of the Tropicana. So that's where Tampa Bay Rays has got to play. Sean Newcomb going for Boston. Zach Littell, Forever Giant, will be the starting pitcher for the Tampa Bay Rays.
Kansas City's at New York today. Where am I going to catch that one, Eric?
Prime Video.
I have no idea what Prime Video even is. It's Chris Bubik up against Clark Schmidt. Good pitching matchup there. Bubik had a great start to the year. Schmidt, they're expecting good things from him. His last outing, I think, was pretty good. $24 for a ticket. Wow. Kansas City, New York on. I think if I start looking now, Eric, I'm going to flip around with the flipper. See, I don't even know where Prime Video is on my. Is that an online or is that on my TV?
It's Amazon Prime. Yep, just look for that little logo and you'll be able to find it.
Baseball everywhere. At least it isn't the the channel that's doing all the crime shows. You know. Jeez.
Oh, True TV. I know. Athletics will be taking on the White Sox. 4:40. Osvaldo Bido going for the Athletics. Jonathan Cannon. What a name for a pitcher. Jonathan Cannon going for the White Sox.
Dude, am I wrong? We did the show 24 hours ago this time yesterday. I thought Patrick Corbin was getting the nod for Texas yesterday.
They must have had maybe they bumped him. They had. It was. I think Patrick Corbin was supposed to go yesterday.
Yeah, that is strange, man.
Odd.
Yeah, the starting pitcher, it was supposed to be him. They ended up starting Tyler Mahle yesterday.
That's right. He had a good game, too.
Yeah, so it's the Angels, Soriano, and Patrick Corbin. It's sort of don't adjust your set. This is exactly what we talked about yesterday, but it goes down today. I'm not going to promise you, but we think it goes down today at 5:05.
There you go. And the last game, 7:10 in L.A. Divisional rivals here. We got the Rockies against the Dodgers. Herman Marquez going for Rockies. And Bobby Miller gets the start for the Dodgers. Go Rockies!
All right. No, it's go Giants. They're 12-5.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Robbie Ray, 3-0. A lefty. There you go. Against a righty. Aaron Nola. You were like, Aaron Nola's in the house. I said, don't worry, Eric. He's 0-3 with a 5.51 ERA. Let's jump on him today, Eric. Robbie Ray, you know what you get from him. He's unblemished so far this year. It's at Citizens Bank. Phillies are the favorites, but the Giants have a better record at 12-5. It gets underway at 3:45 this afternoon. A lot of early starts, Eric. Go Giants! Looking for the 13th, lucky 13th.
There we go. And I tell you what, man, get this win. You get this win and you're guaranteed a split. And I said this, I'm okay with the split in Philadelphia. It's not easy to sit there and get a series win, especially in Philadelphia. And it's a 4-gamer. So, hey, let's go out there. Let's get that win. Come on, Robbie. Come on, Robbie. And then you can join us tonight, 8:30, somewhere around there for the post game, and we'll talk about the game.
You might want to tune into the post game on Giant Sports Talk Live and Northern Lights Entertainment production tonight, brought to you by Lefty's Duxwell Printing, GenesisGoldIRA.com, Signatures for Soldiers, and BetterCreditCards.com. Because, Eric, I'm hearing feedback all over the Bay Area that if you ain't paying the extra like $25 a month or so, you can't even watch the Giants anymore. It's a pay channel that NBC like Sports Bay Area. A lot of people not happy, getting their fix of Giants on TV. But we'll recap it for you tonight. How about that?
Yeah, how about that? Yeah, come on, join the conversation. We have a good time, and we'll just talk about the game and baseball in general. So it should be
on the air tonight at 8. See you then, buddy.
All right. See you tonight at 8:30, somewhere around there. All right, guys.
Have a great
day. Be good. Enjoy your day.